Hi, good evening. So first I would like to present you a project that I did as a part of an artist duo in China about the transforming urban landscapes. So first we wanted to visit Jingjing city, which is a city that was kind of like finished to this stage now in 2004. So it consists of a 5-star hotel, horse race park, golf course, and 3,000 villas that never got owners to them. So the only people that are living in the city are the service of the 5-star hotel, so kind of like the gardeners, the guards, the waiters, the cleaners. And so in a couple of these houses, you can find small beds that these waiters or cleaners built for themselves. But otherwise, the houses are built to different stages of construction. So a couple of them, as this one, are built to being kind of like a bare concrete shells with mud around them, whereas others are almost finished. So what we did was we went around the whole city and took 4 of the houses over and built site-specific installations in them. So the first house was in a really basic stage of construction. So we took all of the bricks that were in the basement and we built as large wall as we could with all the material that we found in the living room, the triple height living room. So just like a luxurious villa requires to have. In the next house, where the bricks were already put in, but the glasses were not yet in the windows, and they were kind of just like laid down in the living room, we built 74 glass sculptures all around the house, from the basement to the top floor and the roof. And so these are they. And kind of like in this house, there was cleaner living in the back room. In the third house, we found that the tiles were already prepared for the next stage of the construction, but it was on the first floor. And because the stairs were really dangerous to commute on, we had to drop them down from the balcony to the ground floor and just layer them around. And in the next house, which was already finished and just the furniture was missing to become a home, the gardener just cleaned the garden the day before. So we went in and took the garden inside. So basically, this project was kind of about leaving archaeological memories to the place that has no memories to them, and leave them there for people who will not know why these things are there, just the way we don't know why this whole city exists. So this is the first project I wanted to show you. And the next project I made 4 years ago in Tel Aviv, and it's a photographic project about the thing that I found most interesting in the city, which happened to be your grandmothers. And so coming from Budapest, it was just really interesting to see how vivid of a life they live. And kind of like I started to plan out the whole city according to their activities and just started to follow them all around. And so I started to build up kind of like a schedule for my whole week around the grannies' schedules. So first of all, I realized that I can't wake up early enough to find them without makeup. So this picture, for example, was taken at 8:30 in the morning in Ramat Aviv shopping center. They were just talking about philosophy. And so even though I really hate to be on the beach, I had to spend a lot of time there because you can find the best grannies there. So even like in the hottest days of the day, hottest hours of the day, when everyone would just escape from the beach, the grannies would just be all around. And you also realize that you can't find the same granny in the same spot twice because they have so many activities to do that they can't be bothered to be on the same place. And they are always, even on the beach, in full makeup, which kind of is weird to get tanned. And so this couple, she was from Berlin, and he was from Yemen, and they told me that they just got back from their honeymoon, and they were already planning their next trip, but they didn't know yet where to go. So after a while, I got a permission to go into like senior citizen centers. This was on the day when I got up the earliest, like at 5:30 in the morning. So I found this prosthetic leg, whose owner, I guess, is in the sea, but I haven't met the person. So after a while, when I got into senior citizen centers, I found myself on belly dance classes and Pilates classes, which were always just totally full. And already on the day when they had to sign up, there was no more place to be. And so I kind of like realized that the best spot to be in, like during the midday, is the Zinghof Center, where I met also her. Her name is Rosie Starr, and she's from Austria. And she told me that her granddaughter is really annoying because she's always wants to meet her, and she doesn't have any time for her, obviously. And then, so a bit later in the afternoon, I would always go to the taxi stands or to the buses, where the grannies would just go to their evening program. So these two were, for example, going to the Zinghof Center to a cinema show with two other grannies. And at the end of the day, the best spot was always at the Heiha Hatarbut, where they were going to the Philharmonics of Tel Aviv. And they were always looking at their best. And so after a while, I just realized that the best way to get to know Tel Aviv is chasing grannies. Thank you so much.